Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool, but before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. After 8 unforgettable years at Anfield, Andy Robertson has hinted that his time as Liverpool's undisputed left-back could be drawing to a close. As the Reds prepare for an aggressive summer in the transfer market, the arrival of fresh competition, namely Bournemouth's Milos Kerkez, looms large. While Robertson remains a fan favourite and a symbol of Liverpool's modern success, his contract is winding down with no extension in sight. His emotional words following the Premier League title celebrations suggest uncertainty, as new manager Arneslot and sporting director Richard Hughes reshape the squad for a new chapter. Is this the end of an era for Robertson, or just a new battle for his place? Andy Robertson has hinted that his time as Liverpool's first-choice left-back could be coming to an end this summer, with the club poised to bring in competition. Liverpool are planning to be busy in the summer transfer window after securing the Premier League title and have been linked with Bournemouth defender Milos Kerkez. Robertson has been at Liverpool since 2017 and has been one of the first names on the team sheet during the last 8 years. When fit, he has been preferred to Kostas Tsimikas, but it seems he knows that his status could be threatened next season if he stays at Anfield. The 31-year-old Scotland international has 1 year left on his contract with Liverpool, but unlike Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah, has not yet been offered new terms. He has made it clear that he would like to extend his stay, yet it seems that the Reds have other priorities, with the transfer window edging closer. While much of the focus is currently on Florian Wirtz, who could join alongside his Bayer Leverkusen teammate Jeremiafrimpong, Kerkez is also a target for Liverpool. The Hungary international enjoyed an impressive campaign for Bournemouth and could take Robertson's place in the starting lineup next season. Speaking after the trophy lift on Sunday, Robertson told Match of the Day, "We're obviously going to have a busy summer, so we need to see where everyone stands. But it's been a special time here. I've loved my time here. It's been 8 special years, and like I said, I'll cherish every moment that I've played in front of these fans, especially at Anfield. Today was special." It seems as though Robertson has not been given any assurances over his place, with Slot focused on strengthening across the board for 2025/26. Asked by Gary Lineker when he will start to think about next season, Slot replied, "A few months ago, I think this is the most important phase of the season to get the squad that you want as a club, and that's something we are trying now. But of course, that doesn't start today. Definitely not at this club. We've pointed out our targets a long way back. And the work, not as much from me, but especially from Richard Hughes, our sporting director, started a long way back, and now we're trying to get what we want. But to make it clear, we have a very, very, very good team already, and we're trying to make it even stronger if we can." Kerkez has hinted that he could be leaving Bournemouth this summer. He wrote on Instagram, 38 games, 38 started. We finished the job and broke the record. Thanks to the fans and everyone for support. Thanks to the gaffer for trusting me to start all 38 games, and special thanks to the one above for keeping me safe and healthy. And of course, nothing would be possible without my family. I don't know what will happen in next week, but Cherry's family, thank you. Darwin Núñez's time at Anfield looks to be running out. While he has shown glimpses of potential, his lack of goals and impact in big moments have become too costly for a team chasing greatness. If the right offer comes in this summer, it's increasingly likely that Liverpool will let him go and use the funds to chase a more clinical forward like Wirtz. Darwin Núñez's future at Liverpool has long been in question, and with the summer transfer window almost upon us, a move away could be in the offing. The Uruguayan striker has failed to live up to his £85 million fee since arriving at Anfield from Benfica in 2022, finding the back of the net just 40 times in 143 club appearances. As Arneslot has already announced his intentions to build on his Premier League winning side, Núñez could be shown the door for the right price. He received a winner's medal for his part in the 2024-25 Premier League campaign. But Núñez only managed to register 5 goals for the Reds in 30 games this term, with Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, Dominik Szoboszlai and Diogo Jota all proving more prolific in front of goal. As a result, major questions have arisen with regards to the 25-year-old's future at Liverpool under Slot, who will undoubtedly look for a proven goalscorer to give Liverpool their best chance of defending their league title in 2025-26. But what has been said of Núñez, and where could he end up going? Here, Liverpool Report breaks it down. Former Liverpool star Dietmar Hamann recently pondered whether Núñez is the biggest transfer mistake in Liverpool's illustrious history. Speaking to Betting Lounge, the 51-year-old who played for the Reds between 1999 and 2006 said, "Is Darwin Núñez the biggest transfer mistake in Liverpool's history? Maybe. It's just part of the game. When you bring players in, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. People probably thought, myself included, if you bring somebody in for £85 million, it guarantees you goals, but looking back, it wasn't money well spent. Now you need to see how much you recoup. Maybe one of the Saudi clubs comes and you get your money back." The other thing is, we shouldn't forget that he's been part of a title-winning side. He played his part as much as everybody else. He was part of the team. He contributed maybe not as much as others, but sometimes it's easier to swallow when you bring a player in like him, when the team is still successful regardless. I think it's a very good sign for the state Liverpool is in at the moment to bring in a forward in for a lot of money. And he doesn't score many goals, but you're still winning. Núñez seemingly criticised Slot in a cryptic social media post at the back end of April. The striker found himself benched at the turn of the year, starting just one game for Liverpool in the club's last 10 fixtures amid stiff competition for places in the starting Kamenni. Taking to X to speak about his lack of playing time on the eve of Liverpool's 5-1 title-winning victory over Tottenham, Núñez wrote, "No wonder I didn't play more, because the last game I started in the Premier League went well." And suddenly, the post was quickly deleted, with Núñez uploading a photo of himself and Alexis McAllister enjoying a popular South American caffeinated drink an hour later. However, replies on the post made it clear that his earlier message was gone, but not forgotten. It came after rumours from Portugal suggested that Liverpool were benching Núñez to avoid paying a £4.2 million, €5 million transfer instalment to Benfica. A bowler suggested that the Portuguese club received a bonus each time the forward hit a milestone in terms of starting games in the Premier League and Champions League. The publication claimed that Benfica would receive £4.2 million for 10 starts, another £4.2 million when he hit 35, and another £4.2 million when he secured his 60th. Slot, however, was quick to rubbish rumours that he was benching Núñez for that reason, telling reporters, "Do you always believe what journalists say?" "Not always." "Me neither. Sometimes you should, but sometimes it's better not to believe everything that is written about players. This is completely new to me, and I've said many times that I'm working at a club here where it's really nice to work. So mainly sporting directors are judged by the players they bring in. For me, it's very important to have a great working environment, and I have that with Richard Hughes. The last thing he would do, as I expect working with him for 10 months, is tell me, if you play him, it would cost us this much. That he would never do. I don't even know if it's true, yes or no, because we never talk about that. He never interferes with a lineup. It might be true, but if a journalist says it, we have to take it with a pinch of salt. Regardless of if he stays at Anfield this summer, Núñez has already provided a boost for Florian Wirtz, should Liverpool ultimately sign their marquee target. The Reds have been one of numerous clubs interested in acquiring the German playmaker's services this summer, with Manchester City and Bayern Munich both also interested in the Bayer Leverkusen star. However, City pulled out of the race last week over concerns surrounding the finances involved, while Wirtz is believed to have turned down Vincent Kompany's Bayern in recent days. Liverpool also have a slight sweetener in their endeavours in being able to offer the 22-year-old the shirt number of 27. Núñez was initially issued the number when he arrived at Liverpool 3 years ago, but decided to switch to 9 a year into his tenure. Wirtz kicked off his career with Leverkusen at number 23, before swapping it for 27 in his second year. He made the number synonymous with his name before eventually taking over as the Bundesliga outfit's number 10. And while McAllister currently adorns that number, Liverpool would be able to nostalgically offer 27 to Wirtz, the shirt that helped him make his name. Liverpool are also alone in being able to offer the number to Wirtz when compared to City and Bayern, with Matheus Núñez and Jack Grealish holding the numbers for the Citizens, and Konrad Laimer and Leroy Sane occupying them with the Bavarians. Any talk of assigning shirt numbers will come a touch prematurely at present, however, as it is believed that Leverkusen have slapped Wirtz with a price tag of more than £120 million this summer, and time will tell if Liverpool are able to get a deal over the line. Should Liverpool decide to sell Núñez this summer, then there are a number of clubs that the striker has been linked with outside the Premier League. It was reported that Saudi Pro League outfit Al Nassr has been keeping tabs on Núñez back in January, purportedly willing to pay as much as £70 million for the player. Meanwhile, it was also recently claimed by The Athletic that Núñez was being courted by Atletico Madrid and AC Milan. Already proven under the Spanish sun, Núñez spent a year with Almeria back in 2019, where he racked up 16 goals in 32 appearances. Cadena Ser also claimed that Atletico have held talks with Núñez, who has reportedly already shared enthusiasm with regards to joining the La Liga side. It is said that everything has been agreed from the forward's perspective, but a deal with Liverpool is yet to come to fruition. Elsewhere, it is said that Napoli are on the hunt for Núñez, as well as Al Hilal. With 3 years remaining on his contract at Anfield, time will tell what is next for the striker.